What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Real Ish. All right, so we're just going to dive into it. You see the title. You see the title of the video, Scream 7. All right, let's just get into it. All right, so getting right into it, Scream 7. You see the picture on your screen, all right? I had to double back and make sure that this was true, that it was accurate, all right? I haven't really heard anything out here in the horror movie streets about it, but I saw something about it the other day while I was doing something else. I was on YouTube and something popped up about Scream 7. There's no trailer for it yet or whatever, not even a teaser, I don't believe. But it is set to be released. Let's see. They already have a release date for it. You should see it on the screen right now. I'm looking at it right now. Scream 7 is an upcoming slasher film directed by Kevin Williamson and written by Guy Busick, from a story by James Vanderbilt and Busick, whatever. Busick. It is a sequel to Scream 6 and the 7th installment in the Scream film series. States that it will be released February 27th, 2026. All right, so this is real. This is absolutely real because I see when I typed on on YouTube, just simply do a search on YouTube, Scream 7, and you'll see tons of videos come up about, just the talk about it, not previews, but like updates, what people are hearing. People are anticipating it. They're excited, but me, not too much. Not too much. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, simply because if I'm going to be really blatant and honest, Scream could have just been a one and done film. It could have been a one and done film. Yeah, I'm talking about the one from 1996. It could have been a one and done, it's already a classic in itself. But it could have been a one and done. It's a perfect slasher movie. That's it. Perfect. And the killers in that one was Billy Loomis and his friend. Like, it was Billy Loomis and Stu. I feel like it was perfect because Billy Loomis was her boyfriend. Stu, he was a friend. The killers in the 1996 Scream film are Billy Loomis and Stu, Sidney Prescott's boyfriend and his best friend. Their motive was revenge for Maureen Prescott's affair with Billy's father, which led to Billy's parents divorcing, and they sought to frame Sidney's father for the murders. I mean, respectfully, that's it. That is the perfect, story to me, the perfect movie. It was perfect. But I mean, they went on and on and on and on and on. And I just don't think that it's necessary. It's just not necessary. Because if you want to get really down to it, you want to get real, all the other ones wasn't as good as the first one. And I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it because that's just how I feel. I can watch Scream, the first one, and I can watch the first one and the second one. But if you want to be really honest, it really stops being great really after probably the second, if I'm being nice. A lot of people really, they believe the first one has a lot of originality. The original is superior. And that's how I feel. And a few people state that Scream 2 is one of the greatest sequels. I don't know. But that's my opinion. But we're here to dive into Scream 7. Like, even though it's not here yet, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to come back and do a review on that or the trailer at least, but I'm not even 100% sure I'm gonna actually watch the film. If I do, it'll be just to make a review. But why are they making another Scream movie? They haven't been that great. They haven't been that great at all. Like, especially Scream 6. Don't get me started on Scream 6. This is with Jenna Ortega. Let me make sure I'm right. Yeah. Starring Jenna Ortega, Her and the other girl, Sam, they were sisters. I hated this movie. I hated it. It was awful. Scream 6, 4 survivors of Ghostface murders leave Woodsboro behind for a fresh start, blah, blah, blah. I think in that one, the killer was a detective. Yeah. These are the killers right here. Like, it was boring, right? Like it says right here. It says it right here. Does anybody else find the new killers to be boring? It was absolutely boring. I had no interest in what they were talking about in the whole movie. It was just stupid. And then they said that she, as in Sam, is Billy Loomis's daughter. How? I want someone to explain to me, how is that his daughter? It just doesn't make any sense. But let's go into more reasons why Scream 6 does not make sense. Many fans felt Scream 6 lacked sense due to several plot holes, unbelievable character survival, a weak killer reveal, and geographical inconsistencies. Specific issues include the impossibly large collection of Ghostface memorabilia in the secret shrine. I forgot about that. They did have of memorabilia. They sure did. Characters surviving severe stab wounds, a detective failing to shoot Sam when he had the chance, and the presence of a green foliage in autumn contradicting the supposed season. How would they have this stuff? Is it because he's a detective? Like, I'm not understanding. It was just crazy. It just doesn't make sense. It's a lot of things that don't make sense. Just, and I won't go down everything, but if you haven't seen Scream 6, don't. But the point is why are they making a Scream 7 when all the rest of them it's stupid. It's dumb. It's too many plot holes for me to go and point out. It's just too many. Listen to this. Out of my curiosity, how is Sam Billy's daughter? Sam Carpenter, a person that I've never seen or heard of before until one of these newer screens came out. She's his daughter because her mother, Christina Carpenter, don't know who that is, had an affair with Billy while they were in high school. Sam discovers this truth by finding her mother's old diaries when she was 13, an event that leads to a confrontation and eventual abandonment of the family by Mr. Carpenter, who believes Sam was his biological daughter. This revelation is the center of Sam's character in Scream 5 and Scream 6, leading to hallucinations of Billy and her embracing her dark side to fight the Ghostface killers. That absolutely makes no sense. I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't understand how she can be his daughter. I'm lost, and I don't understand why they're making another one. So allegedly the cast of this Scream 7, I see Stu, the guy that plays Stu, Neve Campbell, obviously for Sydney. Who are these other people? And then Gail, obviously. I don't know if this is like the true cast or what, but I'm not really, it's just not, I'm not really feeling it. I don't know. I'm not excited for this. It's a franchise that obviously is very popular, but why won't they just stop and put an end to it? A few people on Reddit says I might check it out when it hits streaming, but I have no desire to see it in theaters like I did the previous two. Some people say they're gonna see it in theaters. Some people are angry because Jenna Ortega and the other girl's not in it. Who cares? It's gonna be bad. Those two characters brought nothing to the movie back when they appeared in Scream 5, Scream 6, whatever. Like, no one cared. Like, I hated all the other Scream movies except for like the earlier ones. Like, I hated it. Like, come on. Yeah, that's something that I won't, like I said, if I end up doing a review on it, is just to simply get me a video out, but not to actually like say, oh, I want to see it. Just to go off of some stuff that don't make sense, and me saying like how doing Scream, they should have just stopped at number 1. Something says, while there's no official bad Scream movie, I beg to differ. Scream 3 is widely considered the weakest and often cited as the one that doesn't make sense due to its numerous continuity errors, a forced script, and a less serious tone compared to the other films in the series. Some fans also find the meta commentary in Scream 2022 to be a bit over the top and the killers too obvious. They state that Scream 3 is like one of the ones that's considered to be the bad one. I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember. Is this the one where the killer is supposedly Sydney's brother? I believe. I think yep, he's the killer in Scream 3. He's supposed to be her half-brother who's seeking revenge against their mother, Maureen Prescott, for abandoning him. It's like, when I saw that, I was just like, where did this come from? When did her mother have another child? Where it's like they're just pulling this stuff out of the air or out of their behinds. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I just can't get with it. Like, yeah, so in my personal opinion, which is my own personal opinion, I just feel like Scream is a classic franchise, classic slasher, but I really think it should have just stopped at the one from 1996, the first one, and then it would have just been great, because all these other ones, it just kind of gets to whatever, and I'm not excited to see, Scream 7. It's very disappointing to see them just keep trying to make money off of the franchise, off of these characters. Sidney Prescott, I believe, has been in every last one of these movies, if not all of them. I don't know, I have to check, but they're just using the name, they just want to milk it. They done had all these movies. A lot of these movies don't make sense. They done had a TV show. Like, I can't with it, and I can't get with this Scream 7. So that's my opinion on it. When the trailer comes out, I'll do a review for the trailer, and we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens when we get there. So I think that's gonna be it for this one. I'm just done. I don't want to keep going on and on about it. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want to see Scream 7? Do you not? I don't know. What do you think about the whole franchise? What do you think is the best one? Let me know down there in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. And as always, God bless.